The United States, a land of vast beauty, diverse landscapes, and a rich tapestry of human stories. But beneath its surface lies a darker side, a realm where mysteries linger and shadows hold their secrets close. Here, in the heart of this great nation, unsolved mysteries continue to baffle investigators and captivate the public's imagination. Cases that have haunted us for decades, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and unsettling possibilities. Tonight, we venture into the depths of these enigmatic cases, exploring the evidence, examining the theories, and confronting the chilling reality that some mysteries may never be solved. Join us if you dare as we delve into the top 5 unsolved mysteries in the USA, stories that will send shivers down your spine and leave you questioning everything you thought you knew. Our journey begins in the depths of a New Hampshire winter, where snow-covered forests and icy roads set the stage for a mystery that has haunted investigators for nearly 2 decades. It was February 2004 when 21-year-old Maura Murray, a promising nursing student, vanished without a trace. Her disappearance following a seemingly minor car accident on a remote highway has become a perplexing puzzle with few clues and even fewer answers. The last confirmed sighting of Maura placed her near her damaged car, a scene that offered more questions than answers. Had she staged the accident? Was she running from something or someone? Or did a sinister encounter on that lonely road seal her fate? As darkness fell and temperatures plummeted, the search for Maura Murray began, but the young woman seemed to have vanished into thin air, leaving behind a void that has haunted her family and investigators ever since. On the evening of February 9, 2004, Maura Murray left her college campus in Amherst, Massachusetts, seemingly without warning. Her departure was abrupt, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and a sense of unease among those who knew her best. Later that night, her car, a 1996 Saturn, was discovered abandoned on a sharp bend along Route 112 in Haverhill, New Hampshire. The car, which had collided with a snowbank, appeared to be drivable, but Maura was nowhere to be found. Witnesses reported seeing a young woman matching Maura's description at the scene of the accident. Some claimed she appeared disoriented, while others believed she seemed frightened, as if someone might be following her. These fleeting glimpses of Maura in those crucial moments after the accident have fueled endless speculation, painting a picture of a young woman in distress, but the true nature of her state of mind remains a mystery. In the days following Maura's disappearance, a massive search effort was launched, combing the dense woods and icy waters surrounding the crash site. But despite the tireless efforts of law enforcement and volunteers, no trace of Maura was ever found. The lack of physical evidence has made it impossible to determine whether Maura met with foul play or simply chose to disappear on her own. Theories abound, ranging from a desperate attempt to escape a troubled past to a tragic encounter with a stranger on that isolated road. Some believe Maura may have staged the accident and fled to start a new life, seeking refuge from an unknown personal struggle. Others suspect she may have become disoriented after the crash, succumbing to the elements in the unforgiving winter landscape. But as time passes and leads run cold, the mystery of Maura Murray's disappearance only deepens, leaving behind a haunting echo in the snowy wilderness of New Hampshire. In the years since Maura's disappearance, investigators have turned to technology in hopes of uncovering new clues. Analyzing cell phone records, credit card statements, and online activity has become crucial in piecing together the puzzle of her last known movements. However, Maura's digital footprint offered little in the way of concrete answers. Her cell phone, last used near the crash site, was never recovered. Her credit cards remained untouched, and her online activity offered no hints about her state of mind or potential plans. The lack of digital clues has only deepened the enigma surrounding Maura's case. Was she deliberately trying to stay off the grid? Or did her disappearance occur before she had the chance to leave a digital trail? The answers, it seems, remain locked away, hidden within the labyrinth of Maura's final hours, and the motivations that led her to that desolate stretch of road. Today, nearly 2 decades after her disappearance, Maura Murray's case remains unsolved. Her family, clinging to hope, continues to search for answers, determined to bring their daughter home. Despite the passage of time, Maura's story continues to captivate the public's imagination, inspiring countless amateur sleuths and online communities dedicated to unraveling the truth. Podcasts, documentaries, and online forums dissect every detail of the case, searching for the missing piece that will finally solve the puzzle. But for Maura's family, the search for answers is deeply personal, a relentless pursuit of justice and closure that has consumed their lives. Their unwavering dedication serves as a poignant reminder that behind every unsolved mystery lies a story of loss, unanswered questions, and a profound longing for resolution. From the icy wilderness of New England, we travel to the sun-drenched streets of California, where a different kind of darkness gripped the San Francisco Bay Area in the late 1960s and early 1970s. This was the era of the Zodiac Killer, a shadowy figure whose reign of terror left a trail of unsolved murders and cryptic messages that continue to taunt investigators to this day. His crimes, often audacious in their execution, were made even more chilling by his brazen communication with the press and law enforcement. The Zodiac, as he came to be known, seemed to revel in the fear he instilled, using coded messages, ciphers, and cryptic clues to taunt those who sought to unmask him. He became a phantom, a specter lurking in the shadows, always one step ahead of the authorities. His motives, shrouded in mystery, remain as elusive as his true identity. Was he driven by a lust for notoriety, a desire to prove his intellectual superiority, or did a darker, more sinister force fuel his reign of terror? One of the most chilling aspects of the Zodiac case was the killer's penchant for sending letters to local newspapers and police departments. These letters, often filled with boasts about his crimes, cryptic symbols, and taunting challenges, offered a glimpse into the mind of a killer. The Zodiac seemed to delight in toying with investigators, using his letters as a platform to flaunt his intelligence and control over the narrative. He demanded his letters be published, threatening to unleash further violence if his demands were not met. These chilling missives, often signed with the now infamous Zodiac symbol, a crosshair over a circle, became a macabre calling card, a signature that instilled fear and fascination in equal measure. While some of the Zodiac's ciphers have been cracked, revealing tantalizing clues about his potential identity and motives, others remain unsolved, a testament to the enduring mystery that surrounds this case. The Zodiac's coded messages, a complex tapestry of symbols, astrological signs, and seemingly random letters, presented a formidable challenge to even the most skilled code breakers. Teams of cryptographers, linguists, and law enforcement officials dedicated countless hours to deciphering the killer's messages, hoping to uncover his true identity and bring his reign of terror to an end. One of the most significant breakthroughs came in 1969, when a schoolteacher and his wife managed to crack the Zodiac's 408-character cipher, revealing a rambling message filled with misspellings and a chilling lack of remorse. Despite this breakthrough, the Zodiac's identity remained elusive. The cracked cipher, while offering glimpses into his psyche, failed to provide concrete leads, leaving investigators to grapple with the possibility that the killer might never be unmasked. Over the years, the Zodiac case has generated countless suspects, each with their own tantalizing connections to the crimes, but none have ever been definitively linked to the murders. Witnesses described a man in his late 30s or early 40s, often wearing a hooded costume and eyeglasses. Some sightings placed him near the scenes of the crimes, while others described encounters that sent chills down their spines. Arthur Lee Allen, a former suspect, emerged as a person of interest due to his possession of a Zodiac brand watch and his chillingly similar handwriting. However, despite years of investigation, no concrete evidence ever linked him to the murders. The lack of a definitive suspect has allowed the Zodiac Killer to live on in infamy, his true identity shrouded in mystery, a ghost story whispered in the shadows of San Francisco's past. The Zodiac's last confirmed communication with authorities came in 1974, leaving behind a haunting silence that has stretched for decades. Did he tire of his deadly game? Did he die, taking his secrets to the grave? Or was he apprehended for another crime, his true identity remaining hidden behind bars? The questions linger, a testament to the enduring power of this unsolved mystery. The Zodiac Killer, a phantom who terrorized a generation, continues to fascinate and frighten. His legacy a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of even the most vibrant cities. The year is 1947. The city, Los Angeles. A bustling metropolis on the brink of its golden age, yet, beneath the glimmering facade of Hollywood, darkness lurked. The dawn broke cold and clear on January 15th, revealing a sight that would send shivers down the spines of even the most hardened Angeleno. In a vacant lot, amidst the overgrown grass and discarded dreams, lay a figure. Not simply a body, but a macabre tableau, carefully arranged, as if by an artist with a penchant for the grotesque. This was no accident, no random act of violence. This was a statement. The victim, Elizabeth Short, a young woman with aspirations of stardom, forever immortalized not by the silver screen, but by the chilling moniker bestowed upon her by a sensationalist press, the Black Dahlia. Her life, cut brutally short, her story a tragic tapestry woven with threads of ambition, mystery, and ultimately, a terrifying demise. The Black Dahlia case, as it came to be known, would grip the city of Los Angeles and indeed the nation, becoming a macabre spectacle that transcended the realm of mere crime reporting and entered the collective nightmare of a generation. Our journey into the heart of America's unsolved mysteries takes us now to the bustling metropolis of Los Angeles. Here, amidst the towering skyscrapers and the allure of Hollywood, lies a building steeped in a dark and unsettling history. The Cecil Hotel, a once grand establishment, has borne witness to countless tales of tragedy and despair. It is within these very walls that our next enigma unfolds, the strange and perplexing case of Elisa Lam. In 2013, this young woman's life was tragically cut short, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions that continue to baffle investigators and haunt our collective imagination. Built in the 1920s, the Cecil Hotel was originally intended as a luxurious destination for businessmen and socialites drawn to the burgeoning city. However, its fortunes took a sinister turn as the decades passed. It became a haven for drifters, criminals, and those living on the fringes of society. The hotel's dark corridors and dimly lit rooms seemed to attract misfortune, playing host to a string of suicides, accidental deaths, and even murders. It is against this unsettling backdrop that Elisa Lam's story begins. Elisa Lam, a 21-year-old student from Canada, arrived in Los Angeles in early 2013. Full of life and eager to explore the city, she checked into the Cecil Hotel, unaware of the chilling events that awaited her. Her stay at the hotel seemed ordinary at first, but on January 31st, Elisa vanished without a trace. Her disappearance sparked a frantic search as family and friends desperately sought answers to her whereabouts. Days turned into weeks, and the mystery surrounding Elisa's disappearance only deepened. The Los Angeles Police Department launched a full-scale investigation, meticulously combing through the Cecil Hotel and interviewing guests and staff. Despite their efforts, no concrete leads emerged, and Elisa seemed to have vanished into thin air. As time went on, hope began to dwindle, and the case took an even more perplexing turn when a chilling piece of evidence surfaced. Nearly a month after Elisa Lam's disappearance, the LAPD released a disturbing video to the public. Captured by a security camera in one of the Cecil Hotel's elevators, the footage showed Elisa's last known moments. In the video, she exhibits extremely erratic behavior, pressing multiple elevator buttons, hiding in the corner, and peering out into the hallway as if someone were following her. The elevator's doors open and close multiple times, but Elisa does not exit. At one point, she steps out into the hallway and gestures with her hands as if she's speaking to someone, but no one else is visible on camera. The footage is both unsettling and perplexing. It raised more questions than answers. What was Elisa doing in those final moments? Was she suffering from a mental health episode, or was she truly in danger, desperately trying to evade an unseen pursuer? On February 19, 2013, after weeks of relentless searching, a horrifying discovery was made. Guests at the Cecil Hotel had been complaining about low water pressure and a foul taste coming from their taps. Maintenance workers were dispatched to investigate the source of the problem, and their search led them to a gruesome sight atop the hotel's roof. Inside one of the large water tanks, Elisa Lam's body was found submerged. The discovery sent shockwaves through Los Angeles and beyond. How did Elisa Lam's body end up in a heavily sealed water tank on the roof of the hotel? The circumstances surrounding her death were both bizarre and deeply unsettling. Theories abounded, ranging from accidental drowning to foul play. Some speculated that Elisa's erratic behavior in the elevator footage was a sign of drug use or a psychotic episode, while others believed she was being pursued by an unknown assailant. Despite a thorough investigation, the official cause of Elisa Lam's death was ruled an accidental drowning. However, many questions remain unanswered. The coroner's report could not determine how Elisa ended up in the water tank, and the hatch to the roof was supposedly locked. The lack of a definitive explanation, coupled with the eerie circumstances surrounding her disappearance and death, has kept the case alive in the public imagination. The Cecil Hotel, with its dark history and association with Elisa Lam's tragic fate, has become a macabre tourist attraction, drawing curiosity seekers and paranormal enthusiasts from around the world. While the official investigation may be closed, the mystery surrounding Elisa Lam's death remains unsolved. Was it a tragic accident or something more sinister? The answer, like Elisa herself, remains elusive, lost somewhere in the shadows of the Cecil Hotel. Our pursuit of the unexplained now leads us far beyond the borders of the United States, to the unforgiving wilderness of the Ural Mountains in Russia. Here, amidst the snow-laden peaks and icy winds, lies the Dyatlov Pass, a remote and desolate location forever etched in history by a tragedy as perplexing as it is chilling. In 1959, a group of 9 experienced hikers ventured into this unforgiving landscape, their expedition culminating in a series of bizarre and unexplained events that continue to baffle investigators to this day. The hikers, all members of the Ural Polytechnic Institute's ski club, were led by Igor Dyatlov, a seasoned mountaineer known for his meticulous planning and adventurous spirit. Their goal was to reach Otorten Mountain, a challenging but achievable objective for such an experienced group. Little did they know that their expedition would end in tragedy, their names forever linked to one of the most enduring mysteries of the 20th century. The group embarked on their journey in late January 1959, meticulously documenting their progress through photographs and diary entries. They faced harsh weather conditions, but their spirits remained high, and they pressed onward towards their destination. On February 1st, the hikers set up camp on the slopes of Kholat Syakhl, a mountain bordering the pass that translates to Dead Mountain in the language of the indigenous Mansi people. It would be their final campsite. What transpired that night remains shrouded in mystery, but the chilling evidence discovered weeks later paints a picture of chaos and terror. The hikers' tent was found badly damaged, ripped open from the inside as if they had fled in a desperate panic. Footprints in the snow indicated that they had left their shelter without proper footwear or warm clothing, a baffling decision considering the sub-zero temperatures. The discovery of the abandoned campsite sparked a massive search and rescue operation. Soviet authorities, along with volunteers and experienced mountaineers, scoured the area for any sign of the missing hikers. Their efforts were met with grim success when, several weeks later, the first bodies were found. They lay scattered in the snow, some partially clothed, others barefoot, their bodies bearing horrific injuries. Some victims had fractured skulls and broken ribs, while others showed signs of internal bleeding, but strangely, there were no external wounds to explain such trauma. The injuries, coupled with the peculiar positions in which the bodies were found, only deepened the mystery surrounding the hikers' fate. What could have caused such devastating injuries without leaving any visible marks? As more bodies were recovered from the mountain, the mystery only grew more profound. Some of the hikers were found wearing each other's clothes, suggesting they had attempted to share what little warmth they had left in their final moments. Even more perplexing was the discovery of high levels of radiation on some of the victims' clothing and bodies. Theories abounded, ranging from natural disasters to military experiments, but none could fully explain the bizarre circumstances of the Dyatlov Pass incident. Avalanches were initially considered a possible cause for the hikers' demise, but the terrain and lack of evidence ruled out this possibility. Others speculated that the group may have been attacked by wild animals, but the nature of the injuries and the absence of animal tracks did not support this theory. The presence of radiation on some of the bodies fueled speculation of secret military activity in the area, but no concrete evidence ever emerged to support this claim. Decades later, the Dyatlov Pass incident continues to fascinate and frustrate investigators, researchers, and armchair detectives alike. The official Soviet investigation concluded that the hikers' deaths were caused by a compelling natural force, a vague and unsatisfying explanation that did little to quell the speculation. The case was officially closed in 1959, but the files remained classified, further fueling the intrigue surrounding the incident. Despite numerous attempts to explain the events of that fateful night, the Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the most baffling unsolved mysteries in history. The combination of strange injuries, unexplained behavior, and lack of a definitive cause has ensured that the story of the 9 hikers continues to capture the imagination, a chilling reminder of the unforgiving power of the natural world and the enduring mysteries that lie hidden within it. From the bustling streets of Los Angeles to the desolate peaks of the Ural Mountains, our journey through these unsolved mysteries has exposed us to the darker side of human experience and the enduring power of the unknown. Each case, a chilling tapestry woven from tragedy, speculation, and unanswered questions, serves as a reminder that even in our modern age, some mysteries may never be fully unraveled. These are just a few of the countless unsolved mysteries that continue to haunt us. Which one do you think will be solved next? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more chilling stories from around the world. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.